Hey, look you guys, my mom bought me all these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures, and I'm really excited to see the new movie that's about to start playing at the movie theater. Hold on, what year is it? Not 1990? Never mind, forget it.
What are we eating? We're eating pizza because obviously, duh, it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because pizza is the Ninja Turtles' favorite food. So I got 2 slices of pepperoni right here. If you don't know that pizza is the TMNT's favorite food, then I don't know why you're watching this video, because there's other things that you need to learn about first. The pizza came from Sbarro right there. Original New York pizza. Which is funny because Sbarro is a place that I only know from California. But still. Hello, fellow nerds. I'm Jeff Roche, also known as The Man Strikes Again, or TMSA for short. And today we are here at the AMC Theater in Northridge, which is right smack dab in the middle of the San Fernando Valley, California. And we are here today to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 35th anniversary re-release. I was 10 years old in 1990 when it originally came out in theaters. Now I'm 45. 35 years later, still a fan. And speaking of 35 years ago, 1990, this is the theater's box office. So when I saw the original movie as a child, this is how it was done. You walked up here, there's a person here, you paid through here, and that's how you bought your ticket. And that was it. That was the only way you could do it. And as you can see now, these are filled with generic posters to promote the theater. And this box office is clearly not used anymore because of apps and smartphones. But, 35 years ago, this is the way it was, kids. So that's really something. How the world has changed. I've actually never been in this theater before, and I've hardly ever been in the Northridge Mall behind me here. We are in the midst of a serious heat wave right now in Southern California. So there's actually a lot of people in that mall. I don't know if it's because of the heat or if it's just a little more of an active mall than I'm used to seeing, but either way, here I am. And I drove all the way here to this AMC theater, which, by the way, is about an hour from where I live, just for these darn Ninja Turtles. If you think about it, kids of my era, from the year I was born onward, we are the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles generation. We can make that claim, if there is such a claim to be made, because there wasn't any before that. And the cartoon and the first toy line, Playmates toy line from late 1980s, blew up when I was about 8, 9 years old. And then right when that was peaking in 1990, the movie came out. The movie was a huge success. It was done with live action, and it solidified the TMNT status in American culture forever. Forever. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me today is just about the only guy who's ever made an appearance on this YouTube channel, Adam Reyes. Adam and I are significantly far apart in age when it comes to things such as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially the original run of the late 1980s, which you do not remember, correct?
Correct.
And you told me before we shot this that you don't know anything about the Ninja Turtles?
Correct.
Can you give us a little more than correct, bro? You know how interviews go.
I like turtles.
He didn't even know that Ninja Turtles like pizza.
I like pizza though.
I like turtles.
So what do you know about the Turtles? Do you know the 4 names of the Turtles?
Raphael, Michelangelo, and that's it. I don't know what they do. I don't know where they came from.
Do you other 80s kids see what I deal with? But on the other hand, this guy's big into the Pokemon?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. See, and I can't ever remember which one is which because I can't really tell the difference. And that is the thing that came out when you were probably like 10, right? So there you go. Generation to the next generation. And you're what, 28, 29? So we are 16 years apart, and I see there's a family walking by with Ninja Turtles shirts. So they're probably going to the same movie. You know, when you have the reserved seats, everybody just comes at the last minute now. It doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, we are 16 years apart, but in pop culture years in the US, that's a lot of years, isn't it? So what movies from my era have you seen?
So I just recently went on a binge of like watching movies from your era. So I just recently watched Pretty Woman, which I thought was terrible, and then I watched
classic.
and then I watched Alien and Aliens. I just finished watching Aliens yesterday.
You did yourself some big favors.
Yeah, I gotta watch Terminator, but I can't find it on streaming yet. So
You've never seen the original Terminator?
no.
Wow. Just wow. Well, anyway, Adam's going to go into this theater with me right now. Starts in just a few minutes. And he's going to see the original 1990 live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the first time. How do you feel?
Anywhere where I can be inside, away from this 110-degree weather, I'm looking forward to it.
It's not the worst reason. Adam just asked me how to make the ice work, so watching him at this theater might be more entertaining than the actual movie.
You know, things just aren't the same as they were back when I was a kid.
Right. Exactly. He's not wrong. I was gonna make jokes about what an old man, how I came to the movies to be reminded of that I'm an old man because this movie came out when I was 10, but none of the people working at the theater looked like they were old enough to get the joke, so I didn't say it. What theater is it?
10.
All right, here we are. Mr. Reyes, that was your first time seeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What did you think?
That was good. It was entertaining. I wasn't bored, so I liked it.
That's his Gen Z response. Listen, this movie holds a special place in my heart. I notice things as an adult that I don't notice as a kid. Number one, some of the acting is not great. Number two,
Oh, that was pretty good.
matter of fact, this should be number one. April O'Neil is really hot. Okay, I never thought that as a kid, but honestly, this movie holds up. It's pretty dark for a kids movie. I mean, I don't know if they make stuff like that today, but anyway, it's just funny. It's like a generation ago this came out, but it holds up. You know, there's a lot of action. I don't know where Adam went.
I wanted to get more soda.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 is a classic movie. And if you've never seen it in your life, I have to question you, not the movie, right?
Right. Right.
Thanks for that thoughtful response.
Yes, that was the first time I've ever seen that movie, and it was good. I thought it was entertaining.
How did you live 29 years without seeing that movie?
I think it's because when I was a kid, I watched things like SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Rugrats. So anything that came out like before that, I wasn't really interested in watching.
I know what all those are, and Rugrats was on when I was... Rugrats goes back a ways.
Well, yeah, but like SpongeBob, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dragon Ball Z, that was my type of content.
Well, I can at least say I've heard of all those things. Everything he just mentioned, I've heard of. Fun fact, this is a quick aside. First time somebody told me about SpongeBob SquarePants was in the year 2000. I was stoned out of my brain. It was late on a Friday night. And we were in this girl's garage, and she told me, there's this cartoon about a talking sponge that wears a pair of pants. And I immediately accused the person of lying. I was like, you are an idiot. No one would make that cartoon. And I was wrong. It was SpongeBob. Anyway, this has been a great TMNT theatrical rewatch 35 years later, because
I'm not even 35 years old.
I don't look old, but I'm old. Right, exactly what he just said. So this has been Adam Reyes, and I'm Jeff W. Roush. Thank you for joining us today.